Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. We're diving into a Moorish sovereign citizen in child support court who refuses to contract with the government to avoid paying $10,000 in back child support. But before we get into the chaos, huge thanks to Old Squishy Gardener for finding this dumpster fire. And today's sponsor, Aura. Last month, Bank of America had a major data breach exposing names, addresses, social security numbers, and government IDs because an unsecure container was left outside. The breach actually happened in December 2024, so personal data was circulating on the dark web for months before anyone knew. IBM reports the average company takes 277 days to identify and contain a breach. Aura acts as your early warning system, scanning the dark web and alerting you immediately if your phone, email, or social security number appears where it shouldn't. They monitor attempts to open credit or access bank accounts and provide up to $5 million in identity theft insurance. Plus, Aura gives you a full suite of online security tools all in one easy app. Head to aura.com/teamkeepit to start your free 14-day trial and see if your personal info has already been exposed. That's why I use Aura to protect my family, and you can too. Thank you again to Aura for sponsoring. Now, let's get into the courtroom drama.
We are live on the record in 24 FD 2487. This is an original petition and suit affecting the parent-child relationship with an acknowledgement of paternity, and this was filed by the Attorney General's office on December 6th of 2024. All parties are present on Zoom today, and this is a remote proceeding. And I am sitting outside of Galveston County pursuant to the Texas Family Code, Section 201.1045. And I find nobody has objected to proceeding in this manner. Mr. Millard, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Yes, my name is Sidney Millard Bay.
Have you legally changed your name?
Yes.
Okay, so you have a social security card with Bay? And
No.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license with Bay?
No.
Do you have a birth certificate with Bay?
Ma'am, I challenge jurisdiction, and we
Yes, and that
haven't.
was denied, sir, so we are proceeding.
Well, I'd like to proceed to a de novo hearing.
Have you filed that request with the court?
I did. It should be in your paperwork. Capital M-I-L-L-A-R-D, Bay, capital B-E-Y.
Are you the person who also goes by Sidney? Well, if you can both please raise your right hands to be sworn in. Do you each solemnly swear that any testimony you give today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Style, and then he titled it Nunc Pro Tunc, and then underneath that he's got request for de novo. Then he's got another title saying
I don't need to wait for that because it was not filed with the court, and it was not filed timely, even if I considered the AG's office the court, which I do not.
Can you repeat that? I didn't
You did not file it with the court, and you did not timely file it, even if you had filed it with the court. So we're moving forward today. Mr. Dehamajian, you may call your first witness.
Thank you, Judge.
Well, hold on, Your Honor. I have a question. Like, you saying that it wasn't in a timely manner, but it was on the 26th, and notice to agent is notice to principal. Notice to principal is notice to agent. Once it's in their hands, it's in your hands.
The judge seems prepared to let her continue with these unusual and confusing questions, but there is one major problem. She does not even appear sure about who she is actually talking about. Because of that, her questions sound unclear and disconnected, which makes the entire exchange very difficult to follow and leaves everyone trying to understand what point she is trying to make.
Not good legal advice. I'm denying, well, it's not even filed. I'm finding it's not filed with the court and it is not timely. You may proceed, Mr. Dehamajian.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, at this time, the state requests that you take judicial notice of our petition filed on December 6, 2024.
I take judicial notice of the pleading, including the acknowledgement of paternity that was signed by both parties with their all caps names.
Your Honor, I call Miss Tatiana Young-Fleeton. I don't know if she's been sworn in yet, Your Honor.
Don't believe she has. Can you state your full name for the record, please?
Tatiana Young-Fleeton.
And can you please raise your right hand to be sworn in? Do you solemnly swear that any testimony you give today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, thank you. You can lower your hand. Proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Ms. Fleeton, who do you work for, ma'am?
The Office of the Attorney General.
Ma'am, what did you calculate in this case?
Retroactive child support.
And what were your findings there?
For the year 2021, minimum wage, gross $1256.67, net $1159.87 for 12 months, at a total of $232 a month, based on 20%, for a total of $2,784. Excuse me. For 2022, minimum wage $1256.67, net $1159.87 at 12 months, at a total of $232 based on 20%, for a total of $2,784. For 2023, gross minimum wage $1256.67, net $1159.87 for 9 months, at a total of $232 based on 20%, for a total of $2,088. Also for 2023, for 3 months, gross $2,119.80, net $1,870.66. For 3 months at $374 based on 20%, for a total of $1,122. For 2024, gross $4,092, net $3,457.80 for 3 months at $692 based on 20%, for a total of $2,076. For 2024, minimum wage, gross $1256.67, net $1159.87 at 9 months at $232 based on 20%, for a total of $2,088. And for 2025, gross $1256.67 minimum wage, net $1159.87 at 4 months at $232 based on 20%, for a total of $928. The subtotal $13,870 with a credit of $3,300 for a total of $10,570.
She returns to the familiar claim that the signature is not hers yet. In the very same moment, she also admits that she signed an oath of office. This contradiction immediately raises questions about how strong her argument really is, and it leaves everyone wondering how she plans to explain the difference as the discussion continues.
Judge, at this time, I offer State's Exhibit 1, which is the retrocalc based on Ms. Fleeton's testimony.
Don't see the case is even open for today. I don't have any objection to me entering the exhibit. What was it, State's Exhibit?
1, Your Honor.
State's Exhibit 1?
Yes.
Ms. Blake, do you have any objection to State's Exhibit 1?
No, ma'am.
And Mr. Villar, do you have any objection to State's Exhibit 1 being admitted into evidence?
I do object.
What is your legal objection?
My objection is that I don't wish to contract. I don't have a reason to contract. I do enough already for Sonora and my son.
Okay. I'm going to overrule that objection and admit this into evidence. And do know, sir, you'll get a chance to explain why you don't believe back child support is appropriate. State's Exhibit 1 is admitted, and you may continue, Mr. Dehmasian.
Judge, I pass the witness, Ms. Fleeton.
Proper names for yourself, the judge, and the other officer that was here.
Judge, objection, non-responsive.
I believe that there's a conflict.
That this is your chance to provide evidence, sir. Otherwise, I'm just going to make my ruling.
Evidence of what? Of what? That I'm here?
Before me, sir, I can't give legal advice, but I can let you know the issues before me are conservatorship, possession and access, support, child support, medical support, dental support, and back child support. So that is what I'm going to be ordering today.
And I already do all of that, John. So I object to this whole thing.
I understand you object, sir, and I'm overruling your objection. Mr. Dehmasian, do you feel you need any more testimony from Mr. Bey?
No, Judge. I pass the witness.
Okay. Do you have any other witnesses?
I recall Ms. Blake just briefly.
Okay, you may do so.
Ms. Blake, do you you could just answer to the best of your knowledge. Do you know if Mr. Millard lives in a home or an apartment?
I think he live in a home.
Do you know if he how many vehicles does he have?
In my previous ruling, I'm appointing the parties joint managing conservators with Ms. Blake having the right to determine the primary residence of the children within Galveston and contiguous counties, or any county that touches Galveston. I'm setting child support based on minimum wage. There's one child before the court and no others. I'm finding that nobody has access to private insurance at a reasonable cost. I'm ordering that Mr. Millard pay to Ms. Blake cash medical support of $35 per month beginning May
Objection, Your Honor.
2025. Sir, let me get through my ruling. Beginning May 1st.
I have a question.
Sir, let me get through my ruling and then
I have medical insurance for my son.
Okay, you did not testify to that, and you said it was you. I think you might have objected to the question. Where do you have medical insurance available?
I didn't hear the question.
Okay, what insurance? How do you have insurance for your son? Is it through a job? Is it through the marketplace? Is it through a relative? Is it?
Go ahead, Your Honor.
Ms. Blake, do you know that he has private insurance? Ms. Blake, has he given you the cards? You have to answer out loud.
Hold on. Let me look on my phone before I say. Okay, it's what is this? I have a card he sent me. It's a discount card. Hello?
We're listening to you, ma'am.
Ma'am?
We're listening.
Oh. Yes, I pulled up a card. That he sent me, but it doesn't have a amount on here. It just says benefit level, individual, children, the group number,
What company?
member ID, NCE. It says a discount card.
First of all, is not the court's responsibility to make sure someone returns on time. The judge clearly told everyone to be back at 1:50, yet she did not return until 4:00 in the afternoon. That kind of delay immediately raised serious concerns about whether she was willing to respect the process and continue with the trial. Because of that, the judge ultimately decided to issue a bench warrant and ordered that she be taken into custody for the rest of the proceedings.
And he said it's in Galveston?
Yes, it's the courthouse in Galveston County, Texas.
Okay, can you forward me that card that you were talking about? That discount card?
Okay. The other card that was on there is from American Financial Security Life Insurance Company. The effective date was 11/26/2024. Do you need the member ID on it? If that'll help, if it didn't come through.
No, I would need to see the card.
Do we need to be on the record? Why don't we get on the record?
Yes, Your Honor, please.
We can start the recording again. Okay. So yes.
So, Your Honor, we've found something out. We've Googled NCE, and it's like what Mom said. It's a discount card. It's not insurance.
Okay.
So I don't know if that would help the court finish its ruling.
That does help. Sir, do you know anything else beyond that, Mr. Millard?
Objection, Your Honor. She just read the other name of the card for the insurance.
The other was I believe. Well,
it was life insurance.
Yeah. So do you have any other health insurance available?
It's medical insurance, Your Honor.
Okay, can you provide some testimony about that? So, because I can only rule based on evidence before me, I can't go investigate.
That's fine.
And I can't. So I want to hear this testimony, but you need to provide it, sir, because no one else has information. It's not fine. I'm supposed to order insurance through your job if you have it, or then through another source if you have it, and then a state plan is supposed to be last on the priority list. So if you have it through another source, which it sounds like you might, I should be ordering that. But I need evidence to do that, sir.
I don't have it. That's
okay. Okay, does anyone have anything else they'd like to say before I conclude my ruling? Okay, so render judgment. I'm ordering the parties joint managing conservators with Ms. Blake having the right to determine the primary residence of the child within Galveston or any county that touches Galveston County. Ordering that Mr. Millard has visitation pursuant to the pursuant to the standard possession order. I'm finding nobody has access to private health insurance at a reasonable cost, so I'm ordering that Mr. Millard pay to Ms. Blake cash medical support of $35 per month beginning May 1st of 2025. Finding nobody has access to dental insurance at a reasonable cost. I'm ordering that Mr. Millard, is Ms. Blake here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, if you can stay on camera, ma'am.
Oh, sorry.
You're in court. Mr. Millard, thank you for staying on camera. I'm ordering that Mr. Millard pay to Ms. Blake child support of $225 each month beginning May 1st, 2025. And based on the testimony provided today and evidence presented, I'm ordering back child support in the amount of $6,500 as of today, April 28th, 2025. That's a back child support judgment against Mr. Millard. It will accrue interest for the family code at a rate of 6% per annum. It is not an installment debt. Other remedies can be used to collect this if appropriate. However, I am ordering that Mr. Millard pay to Ms. Blake $50 each month beginning May 1st, 2025 towards that judgment, with a step up to $275 when child support ceases per the family code. And I'm ordering that Mr. Millard pay court costs as billed to Galveston County by April 28th, 2026. The state is going to draft the order based on my ruling today, and they'll be sending it to both of you through DocuSign to review and sign. If you don't sign it, they will be submitting it to me, and I will confirm that it matches my ruling and sign off on it. So we're going to have you all go back to your breakout rooms, so you'll get a chance to review the order in private and confirm it matches the ruling. But thank you both for coming in, and good luck going forward with everything.
At this point, her sovereign citizen-style arguments really begin to stand out, though they do not seem to help her case in any meaningful way. What she is arguing sounds dramatic, but it does not change how the court actually works. In most legal systems, courts generally operate within three main areas of authority, which are criminal, civil, and equitable jurisdiction. Criminal jurisdiction deals with violations of the law and can lead to penalties like fines or jail time. Civil jurisdiction focuses on disputes between individuals or organizations, often involving financial compensation. Equitable jurisdiction is different because it focuses on non-monetary remedies such as court orders that require someone to do something or stop doing something, like halting construction on a property. In the end, it serves as a reminder that the court system already has clearly defined powers regardless of the arguments being made in the courtroom. She insists that the court should hear about her so-called fee schedule, but the situation quickly turns ironic. The judge cannot realistically consider any claim when she continues talking over the proceedings instead of letting the process move forward. Because of that behavior, she receives multiple contempt of court findings. As the trial continues despite the disruptions, the case still moves ahead, and the jury eventually reaches a decision before returning to the courtroom, ready to deliver their verdict. The state asks for a heavy sentence, requesting that 3 of the charges carry 15-year terms with 10 years to be served. For the remaining 2 charges, they suggest 5-year sentences to run concurrently with the first 3 altogether. That would mean 10 years in prison, followed by 5 years of probation. While this is already a severe punishment, what she ultimately receives ends up being even harsher than expected.